Hello everyone, Leo here. I watched Jurassic World Dominion the day after it came out on Friday the 10th, and while there were serious problems with this film, I mostly had fun. I could make a review and discuss the plot holes, unrealistic action, or the fact that we haven't received a three-dimensional villain in this franchise since The Lost World, but instead, I will be discussing the worst part of this film to me, the final battle, and how this film suffers from cutting its prologue. The Jurassic World Dominion prologue starts off by showing prehistoric dinosaurs living 65 million years ago. This includes a more accurate design for a lot of dinosaurs, including a lightly feathered prehistoric Rexy before she was cloned on Isla Sorna. A prehistoric Giganotosaurus then appears without a more accurate design, that's besides the point, which attacks and kills the Tyrannosaurus. The prologue concludes with a modern-day Rexy attacking an outdoor movie theater and being tranquilized by a helicopter. Ignoring the fact that Tyrannosaurus and Giganotosaurus did not live in the same place, this is a great scene, as it establishes not only how Rexy was caught, but also the ancient rivalry between Tyrannosaurus and Giganotosaurus. The stage is set for a rematch by their clones in the modern day. As for Dominion's final battle, it is first alluded to by Kayla saying something along the lines of, "You put two apex predators in the same valley, soon there's only going to be one." We then see a fight between the two over a deer carcass, ending with a Tyrannosaurus fleeing. Since this is the first time we've seen the relationship between these two theropods, we don't have information besides number one, they were forced together here by humans, and number two, one has to die, since only one apex predator can live in this ecosystem. We know that they will fight, not for any personal reason, but because of human ignorance. While they will fight, we have no reason to care about who wins, since both have been shown to be nothing but normal animals that will care for the same role as apex predator equally. Neither is a terrifying hybrid. Both are equal, meaning we have no reason to choose one side over the other. In addition, without the prologue, neither animal wants to fight. This rivalry only exists because humans forced two animals that fill the same niche to live in one place. Because only one of each species has been shown so far, we can infer that the loser will go extinct. All these factors turn the upcoming fight into a sad battle forced by humans. Not because the two species are ancient rivals, but simply because of human choices. The battle begins as expected. The story is wrapping up and the characters prepare to leave the Biosyn sanctuary before the T-Rex appears. It frightens the characters before they realize it's not after them, instead coming here for a final brawl with the Giganotosaurus. Perhaps they will have one final battle ending in Rexy's victory. Add in the prologue and we have a finished film. Instead, however, we get shown that the Giganotosaurus is truly the better apex predator as it beats down the Rex with ease. Instead of allowing nature to take its course, the script forces the characters into a position where they cannot escape without help, forcing Kayla to use flares to distract the Giga so the characters can run away. However, the light of the flare reveals Therizinosaurus, a herbivore which has previously never encountered neither the Giga nor the T-Rex. Instead of fleeing, the aggressive herbivore attacks the Giga. Maybe the Theri feels threatened and can't escape without fighting first, so this is not a problem. The problem comes when the absolute loser Rexy stands up again, and the three dinosaurs have a face-off. At this time, the Theri can flee, but instead the two dinosaurs surround the Giga and team on him as if he were a common enemy to them. Previously to this, the Theri has never met either carnivore, so it has no reason to trust one more than the other. However, they instead join forces for no comprehensible reason. Tyrannosaurus slams the Giga into the Theri's claws, literally one-shotting it. It is as if the director realized that the final battle needed not only to not make sense, but also to be unentertaining. Now that one apex predator is down, the Theri has time to flee or fight against the second threat it's never met, but instead they both take the time to roar together as if they have shared the goal of killing the Giganotosaurus. A rare and unique theropod species has gone extinct again, and the audience is supposed to be cheering about how cool that was. As you can see, there are serious problems here. In terms of solutions for this final battle, there are many. First, include the prologue in the final cut of the movie, with Rexy's capture tying into the news report that the film actually starts off with. With this prologue, we know why these apex predators have to fight to the death, and not just because they're in an unescapable arena. Second, either make the final battle a 1v1 between these two ancient rivals, or give a reason for this team-up. An easy example is simply making the Therizinosaur get attacked by the Giganotosaurus at some point in the film. Not to eat it, but for some other reason that shows the Giga is a more aggressive predator than the Rex. For example, as the Theri is about to attack Claire by the water, the Giga attacks it and injures it, causing it to flee. Now that the Theri is left, the Giga will drink the water, showing that it is prone to fighting for whatever it wants. With this solution, we know why the Theri has a hatred for the Giga, and also why the Rex needs to win this battle, since the Giga is a more aggressive and violent apex predator. Showing it attacking humans is fine, but we already know that from the first two Jurassic Park films that the T-Rex will do the same, so it is an ineffective way of showing it as the villain. In addition, other solutions include replacing the Giga for a Spinosaurus, since we already know the rivalry between the Spinosaurus and T-Rex, as well as how aggressive and dangerous it is since it is immune to explosive rounds, Rex bites, and fire damage. Alternatively, we could have the Spinosaurus be the third apex predator that lives in these valleys with rivers, only for it to be attacked and forced to hide in deeper waters by the more aggressive Giga. But this is unnecessary unless we want a T-Rex Spino team-up against the Giga, which I falsely predicted is what would happen even before the Giga was announced in Dominion. Overall, despite its flaws, Dominion was a fun film. I enjoyed it up until the final battle, and at least it wasn't an insult to the franchise like Fallen Kingdom and Can Cretaceous Season 4. Plus, it's the first movie in the franchise to include feathered dinosaurs, chickens, and to say the word Among Us right at its beginning. So at least it's a decent film. That's about it for today, and thanks for watching.